Have you ever wondered why an artwork looks different in person than when you look at it on your phone? I'll present Walter Benjamin's theory of aura and the loss of authenticity in the digital art world. But first, the big question is authentic art still possible and how does it look nowadays? Walter Benjamin was a German Jewish cultural critic and also philosopher. His most active era of writing in the 1930s were characterized by rise of mass media and fascism. In his most famous essay, The Age of Mechanical Reproduction, he saw how technology changed our perception of art and all of the things that came with it. The key elements he examined in his work were code value, exhibition value, and also aura. I would first define the key terms that represented his ideology for aura and art. First, we have code value. This was the ritualistic, sacred, or symbolic importance of artwork. Because of technology shift, this value transformed into exhibition value, which is art visibility, display, public accessibility, mass appeal, and reproducibility. I gave the example of Mona Lisa. In person, the artwork seems powerful, distant, and unreachable. But when you look at it on social media as an art piece that has been reproduced, transformed, and different, it seems very accessible. You can do it yourself, you can change it, you can share it, everything. Then we have aura. This is the unique presence, authenticity of art and how is it tied to time, place, tradition, and again, distance. When we recreate and reproduce an art piece, we lose the aura because it can exist anywhere, anytime, and it can be done by anyone. The unique phenomenon of distance, however close it might be. This means that even though the art piece is right in front of us, we cannot reach this level of art and originality, according to Walter Benjamin. How his theory is applicable to today and nowadays art. Benjamin theory can be seen really easily in the constant reproduction and circulation of art in social media platforms and in which everyone can be a reproducer. We can see that his idea can be applicable to the constant evolution of art until now. We have first original art, photography, film, internet and digital art, then memes, and finally AI generated media, which would be very critically looked at based of his theory. And finally, we can say that our way of seeing art evolves with every technology change and shift into the time. Each era redefines what authenticity means and how we can see art and its originality. As an example, I gave memes. They're easily reproduced, remixed, and shared, which I would say that they have pure exhibition value. And as a second example, I chose mixed media animation and art. Mixed media blends physical, digital elements that create a new form of uniqueness. Yes, some of the elements can be taken from somewhere else that are already produced, which can be connected to exhibition value, but I would say that mixed media also has code value because it's a very unique and creative form to express yourself and how you see the world. And yes, even though our theory is applicable to today, I would say it's overly pessimistic. It really diminishes contemporary art importance and also experience. Art nowadays may seem really accessible, really easily reproduced, but it still holds value, importance, and most importantly, I would say that it creates atmosphere for connection and engagement. And final thoughts. Yes, technology has deeply changed how we make and experience art. And even though it is easily reproduced, transformed, and shared, it is a very good way to be engaged with and easily interpreted by many people, which adds value, doesn't take away value. And as a conclusion, I can say that horror hasn't disappeared, it has evolved and showing up in new and creative ways we can experience and also make art today. So, in my personal opinion, our and authentic real art still exists, but it needs to be really evaluated and looked at. These are my resources, and thank you so much for your attention.